Hammers up, everyone. Towelliee here. It is time. Legion is launching. Folks, we have had the greatest time in the last 12 months now covering Legion. I'm talking every aspect of the expansion, every class spec we've basically tested, except for Mistweavers, because fuck that artifact quest line. And we've done so much in that time. We've covered every build, every beta build, alpha build, every tiny little change to a spec or a class. We've gone through it together as a community, as a live stream, even on YouTube. I know I didn't post as many videos as I wanted to on YouTube, but the streaming aspect obviously is just way more important to me from an informational standpoint. I feel like I could just get more information out through my live stream. That's why there's VODs and you can rewatch those VODs, etc. But it has all led to this. All this, work that I consider that we've all put in. Not just myself for my live stream. I mean, you guys too out there. You were with me on the beta. You were there in the chat. We're all together figuring out the expansion, giving each other advice and tips and strategies for bosses and heroic testing, mythic testing, normal mode testing, LFR testing, quest testing, world quest, everything. Everything that we've worked for in the last 12 months has led up to tomorrow. And that's Monday. Because on Monday, the EU launch of Legion will happen before the North American. And I always like to play on the EU because I know that I play in the mornings. That's really heavy EU presence. And people just love watching me play on the EU servers. And I'm pretty sure I can go the first 24 hours, maybe hit like 106, 107 on the EU before I have to go to the North American servers. So as always, in Towelliee Gaming fashion, we will be hosting our Legion launch party / event in the entire month of September. We have over $5,000 worth of prizes, which is about like 4,000 more than Draenor's party. So we kind of went pretty big on this one. Obviously, I had Razer and HyperX, my sponsors, and my other sponsor known as my wallet get involved. HyperX is throwing in SSDs, or 500 gig SSDs, 256 gigabyte USB drives, Cloud Revolver headsets, Cloud 2 headsets. Razer has the Black Widow X Chroma keyboards. They sent me a few of those. We have like 14 Razer Nagas. We have like the green limited edition one that you might have seen at Best Buy. It's kind of like Legion green color, but not really meant for Legion, but it was green, so I kind of call it the Legion mouse. Then the Razer Naga Chroma, Firefly mouse mats. Man, we have like everything. We also have giveaways for GTX 1080s. We have 2 of those being given out. You can find more information about that in my channel once the stream goes live. 1070. And we also just have a shit ton of like Legion codes to give out for the game itself. BlizzCon virtual ticket, game time, just codes for everything, man. We have a lot going on for this expansion and this release month party. That's like, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I've just been cleaning up and getting all my characters ready. And we also have a marathon. The first 10 or so days, maybe even more, depends on how long we can go. We're going to be holding a marathon on Towelliee Gaming. Basically, the channel won't ever go down for me sleeping. One of my buddies, best buddies actually, in RL, he's going to come and he's going to stream. And his name is D Carter, WWW. He does live stream already on Twitch. He's been doing so for a couple of years now. He does MMOs as well. He'll be playing on his Warlock while I take a little nap. I'll be probably sleeping about 5 hours a day. So my plan is to go about, where's the math in this? 18 to 19 hours. And then take a nap or hang out with my girlfriend and then take a small nap, come back. I have my wonderful, wonderful snack box ready to roll. Everyone has all their snacks. And I'd love for you guys to post your snacks in the information because I love figuring out what people have for snacks. Like, I mean, I like high energy foods, so like walnuts and dark chocolate and salmon and like coffee, obviously. But let me give you a little, let me see, what do we have in here? Some of these are not all, the healthiest shit in the world. But let me see if I can just put them on my camera here so I can give you guys an idea of what I'm going to be eating for the release here. Yay! Okay, let's see. We have these wonderful Harvest Snaps. I know you guys love this shit. Lightly salted. Okay, so in every snack box, I always try to keep it healthy the last couple of years because I've been dieting or whatnot, but I had to do it. I had to go Doritos Tapatio. Salsa picante hot sauce. I mean, I have to. I gotta have that one real shitty food that sucks for you, that's bad for you. I gotta have it in here. I also have some Quest protein chips. Only 5 grams of carbs in each bag and 21 grams of protein. 85% dark chocolate. Diabetes. Welcome to me. I have Super Seed fruit granola, which is just a, granola. I have a bag of walnuts. I have a bunch of Quest bars. I have some raw almonds. My Quest bars that I have are the peanut butter and jelly and the s'mores version of Quest bars. I have some, my favorite energy drink for any marathon that I do is the Rockstar Zero Carb. It has 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, so it's just the energy. And there's a lot of caffeine in this, like it says here, 240 milligrams of caffeine per can. So I like to drink kind of like half, then like 6 hours later drink like the other half, because 240 milligrams is a lot. In case I'm feeling really dangerous, I have some wonderful Cellucor Super HD Extreme, which is it's pretty out there in terms of caffeine in general. I'm not looking to go too crazy on the caffeine. I think those are like last resort. Like, I'm at 22 hours, and I need like a few more hours to kind of like push through that. If I'm gonna hit 110, or if I'm doing a dungeon or a mythic or something like that. And back to the main screen here. But yeah, I mean, those are the little things that I do to get ready for the expansion. I like having a snack box. I don't like leaving the chair too much. But all in all, man, Legion launch party tomorrow. It's going to happen. It's going to be amazing. And in order to win any of these prizes, you have to be on curse.com/Towelliee. You must be a part of the Curse community. Make sure you guys go there. Get yourselves authenticated on Twitch or on Curse with the Twitch API. That'll help you out in the later rounds. The video card giveaways are done from Towelliee.com. I'll have those links down below my information. What else is there? Oh yeah, and now let's talk about preparation for Legion. That's a really important topic because people are like, oh, how do you prepare? How what do I do to prepare? Blah blah blah. What should my item level be? What's the fastest way of leveling? Here's my basic advice to anyone who's leveling in Legion. If you're not like in a hardcore heroic, if that exists, or like a progression mythic rating guild, and like your GM hasn't given you like instructions on what needs to be done before the first week of raids comes out, just have fun, man. That's the best advice I can give you. I know you probably heard it a million times. Just have fun. If you're looking to find out what DPS, I almost said what DPS. Actually, I did say what DPS. What DPS or healer or tanks are the best. If you're not in any one of those guilds, play whatever you want. Try them out, man. Try whatever you want. Like just. Explore a little, I'm playing my prop paladin because that's what I feel comfortable with. That's what I feel that I can succeed with in a mythic environment. They have lots of raid utility. They're not the most exciting class to play, as you've seen other YouTubers tell you they're boring and bland, but they are one of the best, I would say. But yeah, just have a lot of fun with this expansion. There's a lot of content to go through, and if you keep your mind on what's the most OP DPS spec I could play, just use the 100 trial system, and you can watch my video on that on my YouTube, and just enjoy the expansion and play whatever you think is going to be fun for you. Because right now, like mythic raiders or hardcore raiders, they have instructions. Hey, you got to reach your second or third major trait in 3 weeks, which probably won't happen for the third trait. Not that I know of, if it's possible. Have this item level gear. Do this, do that, have these professions. You got, like for me in my guild, I'm basically like the main jewel crafter, or one of the main jewel crafters in my guild, so I have my own priorities that I have to set for when I'm actually leveling, And, like we're given instructions, like some of you guys out there, you're not, you're worrying too much about what you're going to play, how are you going to level, how fast can you level, what's the quickest route to level. You don't need any of that shit, man. Just enjoy the expansion. You're going to have a lot of time to do all this content. Don't worry about what weapon you're putting your artifact points into. I'm not trying to segregate you're the noobs from the hardcore. I'm just saying I just see so many people who like aren't in that category of like mythic raiders, and they're going ape shit trying to figure out what they're gonna do, and it's like just play whatever you want. Now in terms of preparation, I mean, because all the mobs in the Broken Isles scale to your level, so if you're like 107, every mob in Broken Isles is 107. I'd say like anything above like 700, 710 item level is really good for leveling in the beginning of Legion to get through those first couple of levels. You'll probably start replacing that gear by 102. If you're like mythic geared 746 like Towelliee here, he's probably gonna have a better and faster time leveling because he can just destroy anything. I'm telling you, when you pop that tank ring, it's amazing. And I would definitely say that just pace yourself while you're leveling. Make sure you know that there's certain things you have to do to, like, to unlock world quests. You have to be friendly with every reputation in the game. So, if you find yourself blowing through the content, you hit 110 in only 2 zones, it's like, well, you did that for nothing. Now you're going to have to backtrack through the other zones and get friendly really quick with the 3 other factions that you missed, and then you can unlock stuff like world quests. But, yeah, I mean, try to get I mean, right now, Invasions give you 700 with a 710, 20 Warforged possible proc. I'd finish off with Invasions, and unless you can get into some, like, really late heroic HFCs or PvP gear, I think has a high item level as well if you want to grind through that for a bit. And, make sure you have proper foods and flasks. I mean, right now, my bags as a prop paladin, I have, like, strength flasks, stamina flasks, because I have haste food, strength pots, armor pots. I have my banner of cooperation, banner of unity, and my banner standard of coordination. Whenever you use one, the other one goes like on a 2-minute cooldown, so you can kind of use them in succession. And they're going to be pretty good because it's 100 yards, so they're going to be pretty good for leveling if you're in like in a bonus objective area that's really condensed, that doesn't make you travel all over the place. So like in the bonus objective areas, I would probably drop those and level with those. As a tank, I'm using kind of like DPS trinkets. I'll be using the Ret class trinket plus I guess Anzu's, or I'll use the other tank class trinket, the BOA one. Man, what else is there? Be patient, man. At the beginning of the expansion, there's going to be a lot of lag, I would say, especially here in Dalaran. I mean, right now, I see everyone just parking their goddamn tunes like right here. Right inside here where Khadgar is, and this place is going to be a shit show when everything launches. It's going to be bananas, and I don't know what's going to happen, if the cinematic is going to play properly. I just hope it goes really well. Obviously, if you get into the servers really quick, just get out of Dalaran, man. Go to whatever cinematic happens, get your artifact weapon quest, book it, do your class order hall shit, and then like that's it. And that's really it. That's all I can really say in terms of advice for the beginning of the expansion. I mean, there's so much other stuff we could probably go through, but like I said, have fun. Legion's going to be a great expansion. I'd say 10 million subs is easily going to happen. And I think we're going to see a lot of people playing, even on the low pop servers. I hope that I can maybe get someone to put me on a low pop server so I can do my own thing and level really fast, but complete my leveling, because you also have to think about the Draenor flying. That's another video, never mind. But anyway, this has been Towelliee, man. Once again, I'm really happy with how this community has grown in the last year since Gamescom 2015. I mean, we shot up in every single category statistically as a stream. You name it, subs, unique visitors, numbers, concurrent viewers, max concurrent viewers, everything. We just decimated this last year. And obviously, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to keep it real, because I always keep it real and transparent with you guys. A big factor in all this is, while there were other streamers and other YouTubers being extremely negative about WoW and not playing it at all, not touching it, a lot of us on Twitch, we just stuck through it all, and that's what I think is great about World of Warcraft. Is that it's a great game. We know that it has great developers. Sometimes they make mistakes, and they try to fix themselves, or they try to fix their mistakes, and they try to better the game, compared to what they previously, 6.1 with the selfie cam. Now we have 7.1 with a new, Karazhan. I could do so many examples right now, but while everyone else is being really negative and shitting all over WoW and calling it the worst game ever, and pro legacy this, pro legacy that. Every other MMO is so much better. WoW's done for. We were still there covering the game, and we were still there covering Legion every single day. And that really helped a lot of the channels that you see now on Twitch that have, a lot more viewers and a lot more attention, because people know that we, dedicated ourselves. The way I see it is, I'm sticking with this game through the good and the bad. And when it's bad, we'll criticize it. We'll say, hey, you fucked up. And we know they fucked up in Draenor. They know it. We know it. They admitted it. We call them out on it. That's fine. But, I'm really glad that a lot of streamers under the WoW channel kind of stuck through it. And you're going to see, a lot of support from the Twitch community to those streamers. Because, you know, now you see like lots of people coming back, and these are people that were previously just like shitting all over WoW, calling it the worst game ever. And you know what? We forgive them. We forgive them because you know what? Times change. You know, and people can change. People can always change. I'm a perfect example of someone who can change, you know, from what I was in 2011 to what I am now in 2016. People can change all the time. And, you know, these individuals and content creators are starting to realize that Legion is going to be a good expansion. And, you know, although to a lot of other people they may seem like hypocrites, I would just say these are passionate people. I think we're all passionate about WoW, and that's like the universal thing that we all have in common. No matter what streamer, YouTuber you hate, dislike, don't care about, whatever part of WoW you hate, don't care about, fuck PvP, fuck PvE, fuck raids, fuck battlegrounds, you know. The one universal thing we all have in common is that we all love World of Warcraft. Even if we kind of hate it for a certain amount of time, we all still love it and we want to see it succeed because it is the most powerful MMORPG out there in the market, and a lot of us have been playing it for more than a decade. So once again, folks, I invite everyone out there to come to the Legion launch party event. Over $5,000 worth of prizes to give away. We'll be giving out prizes basically. I think after every time I level, I'll definitely be giving out a prize. So that's definite, and it's just going to be a huge event. It's going to be really fun. I will be starting once again on EU at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll do our countdown to the EU launch. I'll be leveling in EU. I'm not sure what I'm going to level yet. It's either my Demon Hunter tank or my Enhancement Shaman. People have voted for Enhancement Shaman, but I can veto that vote because fuck it, it's my live stream. And I might go Demon Hunter tank. So, man, you guys let me know. Let me know what you guys want to see. And we'll try to make something of it on EU. I'm contemplating making a small little friendly guild on EU, nothing too big. Maybe put some people's alts in there for shits and giggles, and that's about it. But that's thinking way more toward the future. So once again, thank you very much, everyone, for all your support in the last year. Towelliee Gaming has grown only because you guys allowed it to, and I thank you guys for being a part of this community and participating in this community, and all of its members, mods, subs, non-subs, plebbies, hammers, spammers, and that's about it. That's all I really could say. So hammers up, double chest pound. Thank you guys. I appreciate everything. See you at the launch event. Peace. No. Yes.